Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your February horoscopes here, both your general overview for the month and love. For those of you who are interested in my giveaway, I'm going to be choosing two winners this month. You'll get to choose between a free reading or a free healing session. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. Now let's take a look and see what February has in store. Hey Pisces, this reading is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I will have timestamps down below. Pisces, general overview, February 2020. Pisces, general overview, February 2020. Pisces, I'm hearing that your sole purpose, Pisces, is to help other people heal their inner child. Pisces' sole purpose is to help other people heal their inner child. So what does that mean, Pisces? That means that you are a born healer. That's what healers do. We hold space to help other people heal. The deepest healing we can do is that karmic healing, that inner child healing, okay? This is what you are destined to do. Spirit is saying that you may need to leave someone or something behind to finally fulfill this. This may be a risk. This may be a leap of faith, but it's time now, okay? So let's get a little bit more clarity here. Pisces, general overview. Two cards out. Love this. All right, we're going to start here. Change in direction. Leaving someone or something behind. Stepping into the new journey. Stepping into a new position, a new business, a new opportunity. For some of you, it's a completely new city, a new home. This is probably sitting at the center of the reading, probably a catalyst. Something, someone didn't work out. A relationship, a job opportunity. Pisces, a subtle blessing in disguise. You are being pushed toward helping other people if you don't already. Now, if you feel like you have already owned this, you have a business or you work in a field, but you do help other people heal their inner child, it's still going to shift a little differently. It may go from being sort of like a part-time job or like a little bit of a side hustle to a full-time job. I mean, I see something really becoming front and center for Pisces in terms of being a healer. It doesn't have to be just an energy healer. This is a healer in any capacity. I'm hearing social work. I'm hearing children, okay? So it's not necessarily just healing adults' inner child. It's about directly working with children, calling children in. I'm seeing some of you who do, say, work in like a therapy practice. You may decide to work more closely with children instead of adults. You may decide like, okay, that's a better focus. That's where I have a better result, or that's just where Spirit's pulling me. Something didn't work out. You'll have the clarity this month why. Or if something isn't working out right now, you're not making enough money, there's something about the environment, you're struggling too much. These are all signs the Spirit is giving you to move forward. Someone or something must be left behind now. It's time to leave. It's time to go, Spirit's saying. But again, it's to put you in alignment with soul purpose. What do you desire? What are you consciously manifesting? Like, what is it that you really want? If you haven't sat down recently, not just to let universe know what you want, but for you to discuss with yourself, with your own inner child. What is it that you want? What you wanted a year ago does not have to be what you want now. Not just in relationships. What do you want out of life in general? What kind of experiences do you want to have? What kind of friends do you want to call in? What kind of work do you want to do? How do you want to make money? Figure out what your deepest passion, what your desires are. Not the logical decisions. Like if you could make money doing anything, what would it be? What do you desire? Once you've gotten clarity on that this month, okay, if you don't already have clarity, now it's time, or at that point, it's going to be time to discuss what you want with universe. It's only at that point you're going to want to start to manifest. Like if you're trying to manifest new opportunities, more money, and you still don't know what it is that you really want, you may have conflicting ideas out there in universe. Like, okay, I want to make more money doing what I'm doing now, but I also want a major breakthrough. All of that's okay, but get clear with universe. Like, universe, I would like for these two things to work side by side, or I'd like for you to bridge the gap. So help me make a little bit more money now so that I have the time and the money and the energy to invest into something else that can maybe, I can maybe transition to that becoming my full-time career. But I do feel like Spirit's going to want something more specific than that from you. What is it that you really want? If there's one thing, what is it that you want? Get really clear and then start to manifest. Once you know, and once you have that energy out there with clarity, something's going to come in quickly. Like I'm seeing something, it's like all of a sudden the light bulb goes off, something clicks energetically, you communicate it really well to the universe, and it's just like, here you go. Silver platter, Pisces. I'm telling you, it's all about timing. Change in direction. Perfect timing to do it. It is the perfect time in February. But again, get clear. What is it that you want? It is perfectly okay to have invested a ton of energy work into manifesting something last year or over the last 5 years. For some of you, you've been trying to manifest something for the last decade, and it may have worked really well for you. It's okay to take a step back and be like, okay, this worked out really well. There's success. I have loved this, but is this still fulfilling for me? Do I still want this? For some of you, it's a relationship. It's like, I know that I'm in love with this person. I know that there's love here. Maybe there's a family, okay? You may have children with this person, but if you step back, are you still fulfilled, or is it time to move on? I think for more of you than not, this is going to apply to work, but for others of you, this does apply to some romantic relationships, to friendships, close relationships. You may have outgrown something. Also, if something has already ended, the blessing in disguise is now you can move on. Okay, so offer forgiveness, receive forgiveness, release and surrender is clarifying opportunity to forgive at the center. I do think there could be some difficult emotions, but again, that's the catalyst for change. Blessing in disguise here. Release heaviness, release fears, release those difficult emotions to the universe. If you don't know how to forgive somebody, ask Spirit for help, because that forgiveness is going to set you free, not just them, okay? It's really more about you freeing yourself from anyone or anything that has possibly held you back. Spirit's also saying forgiving yourself if you decide that a particular journey, a particular business, a particular relationship isn't for you anymore. Forgive yourself. It's okay to come to that conclusion. It's important, though, that you don't feel stuck anymore. It is about moving forward. So we have, what do you desire? Clarify by acceptance. I think for some of you, if you get really clear on what it is that you want, it could be a tough reality. Like, what I want is not in alignment with this relationship that I'm in. What I want is not in alignment with where I work or where I live. And that can be a lot of weight. That can feel like a lot of pressure, possibly a lot of fear. Ask universe to take that weight and to transmute it to love and light, because it is about movement forward. There's something good that is manifesting here, but you have control over what can and will manifest. Clarifying, we have assertive, okay? I do feel like some of the people that may be let go of could be having a really difficult time, maybe being a little aggressive. But I'm going to pull one more crowning for you, Pisces, so I don't feel like that's the only message crowning this. Crowning card for Pisces general overview. All right. You get clear on what you want. You recognize the blessings in disguise. You offer the forgiveness. You take those risks and those steps forward. Crowning the reading. As you move towards joy, not everybody around you is going to support it, because they may not be able to move forward with you. They may not be able to be a part of this picture with you anymore. But this is what you're moving toward, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have heart chakra. I'm going to hold this up too. We have notice of signs. Spirit is moving you toward abundance, I'm hearing. Spirit is moving you toward abundance, flow of abundance. But I still see there are some heavy emotions still at the core. So work on releasing this month. I do feel Pisces that are struggling a little bit with a loss will feel better by month's end, okay? So keep on this healing journey. Keep moving toward your highest joy, your full potential. But again, Pisces, Spirit's like, just tell Pisces not to fear the change, not to fear reinventing themselves, not to fear launching something new, even if it took so long to make the last thing work out. Even if it took so long to find the new love once upon a time and you're afraid you're going to be alone now. Take that risk. If you're not happy and you are not in alignment with soul purpose to like the highest degree, Spirit is urging you to move forward. You will have success, okay? So Pisces, let's see how this applies to love. Pisces and love. February 2020. Pisces and love. February 2020. Pisces and love. Okay, Spirit is saying someone needs to leave to open a new door. Someone needs to leave to receive what is of their highest good. Someone needs to leave. Someone needs to move forward. Someone needs to close a door. So what are these messages? This feels like a relationship, or at least a chapter in a relationship, has come to an end. I think this could be really difficult for you, Pisces, at least the first half of the month. Spirit is showing me up until the 14th, but the 15th comes through as radiant. So by the time we get to the 15th, it feels like you're coming full circle with healing. It feels like you come full circle with acceptance. It feels like there's more joy, like there's some sort of breakthrough on the 15th of the month for you. So let's get a little bit more clarity. Pisces and love. Love yourself first. It is okay to have healthy boundaries, Pisces. I know that Pisces have a really hard time choosing their needs and their wants ahead of other people, especially their children or their family, their spouse, their significant other. You need to do this now, because fulfilling your soul purpose helps other people on this planet. Okay, so this bigger picture and this movement forward isn't just about you. You cannot let other people hold you back. I'm also hearing you can't let other people guilt you into staying somewhere you don't belong. Now, that doesn't mean all Pisces are separating and moving away from significant others. I think some of this loss, and more so, pertains to business, or possibly like a place where you live, or a place where you have a business. Like a location needs to change. But at the core of it, you got to own this, okay? And I see some Pisces may have a really hard time making decisions that benefit themselves, that are in alignment of Pisces' highest good, and maybe it doesn't seem like it's of the other person's highest good, like really struggling with some guilt. Pisces, that's the heaviness you have to let angels, you have to let spirit take from you, okay? Let spirit carry that weight and transmute it to love and light. You're not supposed to be feeling weight throughout the entire month of February, okay? So into the reading, retreat and heal. Retreat within. If you need some healing work, you need some energy work, get that done this month. See, for those of you who are energy workers and healers yourself, do that for you. Out of self-love, hold space for some energy healing, because it's just gonna bring something full circle. It feels like your peace, your healing will come full circle quicker. For those of you who don't do energy work, get some done. It's like it's gonna cap some of the suffering and some of the guilt and some of whatever is just uncomfortable right now. So you can get closer to this. You can get back to the spirit saying. So for some of you, this healing and getting energy healing done, it's going to get you back to this playful, happy state with the partner you are already with. So again, Pisces across the board, this isn't about leaving all partners behind. You're leaving something behind. You may be leaving a chapter behind, an experience behind with the partner. And if you can both move forward and have this momentum forward toward this playfulness, toward joy, toward fulfilling soul purpose, and both really owning that, you will move forward together, but a door will still close, okay? You get here by the end of the month. You do feel better. There is joy toward the end of the month, and I don't think you will necessarily have to wait till the very end of February. There's something around the 15th. There's something around the 15th. Feels like a breakthrough. It feels like there's joy. Loving yourself first is clarified by religious factors, by spiritual factors. This is the spiritual journey that you're on. So calling in soulmate partners, in friendships, in family, and love, okay? It's very much tied to your spiritual journey that it feels like you're very consciously on at this point. The self-love, you may struggle with this, but at the end of the day, you know you have a purpose to fulfill, and you're going to fulfill it at this time. Spirit's not really going to let you sit in limbo or let you be stuck anymore. If you resist this, you may feel some forceful, some uncomfortable energy this month trying to propel you forward. Yeah, there's healing, there's forgiveness. Center of the reading, you're healing. You are healing. It's okay. It is okay. In healing, there is movement and there is progress forward. Retreat, clarified by forgiveness and learning. I think some of you have taken a retreat and a separation from a partner. You can get back together now through forgiveness, offering forgiveness, receiving forgiveness, really being able to look at a situation instead of feeling victimized or hurt or angry anymore. You're like, can we learn a lesson through this? What is the reflection? What is this situation, this experience? What has it showed up to teach us? It's like Pisces holding space for that healing work, not just for themselves, but for a partner so you can move forward together. For others of you where you feel like, no, this isn't about a reconciliation. We've retreated, and now it is about forgiving and letting go, but that's a door I need to close. I need to move forward alone. Feels like for those of you that applies to, you need more time to yourself to fully heal, but you will get there, okay? I see some partners in Pisces life really struggling with Pisces needing space. Not all Pisces needing space or this retreat mode will end up being X out of Pisces lives. For more of you than not, I'm seeing progress forward, like something really difficult that Pisces and a partner are able to overcome, getting you back to this. Spirit is using the words back to playfulness, back to. Yes, can you get back to playfulness and fun all alone? Of course you can. You can achieve that by yourself. You can achieve that with friends, with family. But I feel like for some of you, many of you, it applies to getting back to a playful, flirtatious, carefree state with somebody you're already in love with. This also comes through as like an air sign, okay? Now, for those of you who've gone out of relationships and you're going to entertain new love, the new love comes through as an air sign. Air sign comes through very, very, very strong for you, okay? Playfulness clarified by new love. But for others of you, you get back to this place. It's not necessarily a new person, but it is a new chapter. It can't just feel like you're picking up where you left off after a retreat. It's not going to be good enough. Both you and your partner won't be satisfied at that. For those of you who've gone through something really, really difficult, this may be months of separation. This could be being on the fence of like, do we stay together? Do we get divorced? What's going to happen to the kids? Like really getting to that place, like maybe even lawyers getting involved or therapists or healers of some sort. Really, really, really going through it, okay? I see there's like this breakthrough of like, I still love you. We need to start over. This has to be brand new for us. But I see a partner being really game, healed enough, able to offering the forgiveness as well. I see somebody dropping anger. And I think that's going to be a pivotal point for you, Pisces. So if it's not you feeling that anger, it is your significant other. Like I see somebody saying, I don't want to be angry anymore. Like, and honestly, if you're dating an air sign, especially if it's a Gemini, they probably hold on. And they never, ever, ever let the anger go. Like, even for your Geminis, it's like, I don't want to be angry with you anymore. This space has showed me how much I love you. I want this with you. I want this with you. Let's start over. Why? Crowning your reading. I think many of you have very significant partners in your life. If you're single, this new love is going to be a very significant partner in your life. This will come quickly. Once you get the healing you need and you truly move forward and you're playful. And the Spirit's saying airy. I just think it's air sign. Airy, it's flirtatious. Like you genuinely feel good again. Okay, you're really back in divine flow. I see you connecting to somebody and it moving very quickly for you, Pisces. I don't see you being afraid of it though. I don't see them being afraid of it. But it's the new chapter. Wow, bottom of the deck. This is why someone's letting go of the anger. This is why someone's giving forgiveness, offering forgiveness. This is why two partners come back together and they're able to start over with the same partner. It's not new love, right? But it's like Pisces saying, okay, this is a brand new chapter, but we have the benefit. We have something that new partners don't have. We do have some history. We have history that we've learned from. So what can we learn from the past so we don't need to repeat it again in the future? How can we start over new in a bigger and better way than we have? Pisces, there is success for many of you. Some of you can't see that yet. Some of you, I still feel it's either you, the partner, really caught up in grief. But I get it. If you are separated from this person, this is very difficult to go through. Someone's definitely still suffering a little bit, but you know what, Pisces? There is movement forward. There is this movement toward joy. There is movement toward playfulness, this newness again. There is healing. If you want it, there is healing, okay? So stick this out. circle the 15th on your calendar. Make a note of it in your phone. There's something around February 15th for you. I'm seeing February 15th. Spirit's also showing me something around the 20th. The 20th isn't necessarily standing out as much as the 15th, but something around the 20th as well. But those are pretty close, okay? So maybe between the 15th and the 20th, there's some sort of a breakthrough. There is breakthrough energy if you want it. Even if the breakthrough is finally letting somebody go so that you can move forward with peace, to call in this true love, this soulmate, this playful new partner, okay? All right, Pisces, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out to me. I'm available for private readings. You know that I'm a healer. I'm a shaman, Reiki master teacher. That is what I specialize in, is energy healing. So if you do need help with this, if you are suffering, reach out to me. We can work on this together, okay? I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. If, again, if you need me, reach out, okay? I'm sending you out so much love, light, gratitude, Pisces. I'll see you back here soon. Love you. Ciao.